The San Jose Sharks have just made a terrible mistake. And no, it's not getting shut out 3-0 at home on the 5th game of the season. That was not the terrible mistake that we made. So, I am Loudmouth from Section 113, big Sharks fan. I was actually at the game tonight, so I had to see both the shutout and this terrible mistake in person. And let me tell you, it was pretty funny to see. I don't want to really make light of it, but it's fucking hilarious that the team actually let this shit slide. And so this actually happened not during the game, but in the first intermission, so the one between the first and second period. And so something you need to know firstly is that the San Jose Sharks have a video message board greeting system. So essentially on the little the big ass board we use to show the game on at home. We have a system where during every intermission, so between the first and second period, second, third periods, we allow fans. Why am I saying we? What I should say is that fans are allowed to. They can pay money before the game starts. They can write their own little message, and essentially the Sharks will then show that message on the video board. And so usually it's something kind of nice. Like, oh, congratulations, little Timmy, your first NHL game. Or it's like, oh, happy 17th birthday, Billy. But in fact, even tonight, there was a proposal, which I'll put on screen right now. It actually happens like almost once every month. Someone fucking proposes using the video board screen. So obviously, it's a really nice thing to use for most special occasions. And, this was a real fucking special occasion. And so, as you can see, the Sharks had to apologize for a fan's message on Hispanic Heritage Night. What the fuck could have possibly happened? And so, yeah, the Sharks had our annual Hispanic Heritage Night. It's usually a really good time. It again, was a really good time this time. I really enjoyed seeing all the Hispanic culture being put on display. It's always a nice time. Unfortunately, there's something not so nice happened during that first intermission. So, the San Jose Sharks apologized for a message that was displayed on the video board that appeared to praise Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, on a night that the team celebrated Hispanic heritage. So, for those of you who somehow don't know, ICE is essentially a government agency that's in charge of essentially regulating immigration. And this isn't a political channel, so I'm not going to give you my opinions on ICE or anything like that. But what I will say is that it's probably not a good idea to have this on Hispanic Heritage Night. That's probably not a good fucking idea. And so a message from a fan was shown on the video board during the first intermission against Pittsburgh on Saturday that said, quote, "San Jose Sharks fans love ICE! Get 'em, boys!" And no, they're actually not kidding at all. That's precisely what I quoted, and I know that because I was at the game, as I said, and I took a picture. Here's what it showed on the board. This was shown to. No, we had a lot of people this game. Like I had to say, probably how much in a stadium hold? Like 17,000, probably 14, 15,000 people. This was shown on a video board to 15,000 people during Hispanic Heritage Night. Ouch. That's a fucking terrible thing. And so, the Sharks did issue that apology later in the game. They said, an offensively worded message which had been externally submitted was inadvertently displayed on the in-arena scoreboard. So yeah, once again, they used the submission process to put that on the board. And they followed, Sharks Sports and Entertainment deeply regrets this message. Bunch more, corporate mumbo-jumbo, stupid shit. It's fun. And, they're actively working to determine the origin of the message. They can't find shit. The guy who submitted this is an anonymous payer who requested this to be put in way before the game started. They're not going to be able to find him. And yeah, somebody paid money to put this on the board, by the way, which is just insane. And so, yeah, that's the entire, that's the entire message right here. And honestly, that's just fucking insane. I'm going to try to see if I can find an article that has some opinions. Maybe we can see what some people are saying about this, because it was fucking wild. Alright, I just found this Reddit post on the matter, speaking about it. So yeah, here it is. Again, another view who caught it. Crazy. So yeah, here's what some people have to say. So, this person, goodbye personalized greetings, we hardly knew you. I mean, they've been there for a good decade. I don't think they're going to get rid of them. I think this is the first incident they've had. And I think it's easily preventable. It's just it's an oversight in how people were interpreted. Because the problem is that if you were just there's probably dozens of these that get submitted every game. And so the people who have to review them over, they basically probably have to only skim the messages. So they just saw some addressing Sharks fans, Ice, and then Get 'em Boys. And so they probably thought that just from that alone, they were referring to hockey here, and then as in Get It, like, Sharks beat the other team. Obviously, that's not what the message was conveying. And I think everyone knows that this was supposed to be a fucking. Everyone who's seen it and can ruminate is obviously aware that this is not talking about hockey right here. This is talking about ice, which is absolutely fucking crazy. It's terrible. And yeah, this guy mostly agrees it's going to take some more moderation. Yeah. Exactly. Nobody did. They just. Whoever's in charge of reviewing it did not. Someone's going to get fucking fired because this is not alright. I mean, especially though. I have to drill this down. This was during our one and only in the entire season Hispanic Heritage Night. This was our only game that celebrates Hispanic people and heritage exclusively, and this was put on the board. Regardless of whatever your politics are, that's not a good thing. It is totally fucking hilarious, but it's not a good thing. It's terrible. This guy's talking about canceling Sharky. That's hilarious. Well, someone reading the messages for. I mean, again though, like, yeah, you need to fucking have that. There's standard review process. What you weren't even like. I mean, everyone in the stadium was able to read it and within 2 seconds immediately understand what that was talking about. It's insane. Sharks take 2 L's tonight. God damn. It didn't come. No, it did. It did. It did. It came up twice. Yeah. No, it did come up twice. I saw it come up twice. That's actually how I got a picture, because the first time around I didn't get a picture, but the second time I did. Insane. The Penguins winning 3-0 counts as an act of anti-fascism. Class. That's fucking hilarious. Well, damn. People can afford to attend game. Yeah, it's probably not. I mean, San Jose is a very left-leaning city, so that's all I'm going to say. Again, I'm not going to share my views on the matter. I'm just going to say that it was a very terrible thing that they let slip on the board. Really, honestly, disappointing. I mean, this type of shit does not belong in the sport of hockey, regardless of whether you support ice or not. This kind of like, especially not on Hispanic Heritage Night. This definitely does not belong there. And so, yeah, I just thought I'd report on the matter, get it somewhere online. But yeah, alrighty, well, clickbaity title video's over. Goodbye.